Hello guys, it's Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today we have a special phone for you, the iPhone 10. So this iPhone 10 has a broken back cover and a broken screen, so we're going to replace them both. So we're going to try to preserve the main housing of the device. We're just going to swap out the back panel, which is glass. So why did Apple use glass for the back panel? It's because for the wireless charging, and we'll see later why we have to retain the main assembly with the sensors and the wireless charging module. So we can see here when we remove the display is the two-piece battery for the iPhone 10. So they can't make a single L-shaped battery, so they split it up into two. And we can see that the display has to be opened in a 90-degree angle, no more than that, because you're gonna snap the flat cables that connects the main board. So right here we're going to remove the camera module, and always remember when you're doing it yourself, if in case you didn't know this, you have to track where you got the screw and return it to the place where you got it. Since the iPhone 10 uses a lot of these microscopic, not really microscopic screws, but small screws of different sizes, you have to track it or label it, or just remember where you got it. So if you don't do this for a living, unlike our technicians in Sydney CBD Repair Center, you might want to remember that tip. So the battery, we're going to take it out. We already took out the motherboard. The motherboard of the iPhone 10 is quite small, but don't be fooled by that. It's actually two boards in a wafer formation, so there's two of them, so one on top of the other. And we're going to remove the broken glass from the back panel. So most likely it will involve us heating the back portion of the back cover and installing back the components that we uninstalled a while ago. So how do we rate the repairability of the iPhone 10? The iPhone 10 is repairable, but you have to get the proper tools because some screws are special. They are extra small, and the pentalobe screws should be the right size, or else you'll strip the screws inside your device and you might not be able to open them back. And sometimes when you miss a screw and don't return it to the proper place, sometimes the iPhone gets some issues booting up the next time you assemble it. So right here we can see through the glass, and we already removed the glass here, that there's a charging pad for the iPhone 10. And here we're going to slap a new glass, but not right now. Right here is the wireless charging module, the back. So we're just fitting it in right here. And we'll leave it at the last part of the assembly to make sure that the phone still works. So this part, we're going to reassemble the device. So all you can see on the right side on that magnetic pad, we're just going to get it back. So the motherboard. So if you want to DIY this, you can have the parts ordered online, or you can actually do it while watching a YouTube video, but the risk of you failing is higher than the risk of you succeeding, since this is a new layout for Apple and there's not a lot of videos still out there. and it is relatively new, so the parts can be scarce and highly expensive. So what you can do is to bring it to a service center like Sydney CBD Repair Center, where they have the parts that actually work and compatible with your iPhone 10. Because when you're not really sure what you're getting online, you can save a lot of money, but you can't be sure that you're getting the right parts for your iPhone 10. And in Sydney CBD Repair Center, we have professional technicians. We have experience and the right parts that goes with your device. If it doesn't work, we're just going to refund or return the phone in its original glass. But right here, you can see that we have a lot of experience repairing iPhones and Galaxies in the past. So you're secured and ensured that your iPhone will be repaired and will work for you for many, many years. So before we assemble it back, we're going to test it if it boots up. Yep, it is. So we can see that we're going to test the camera, the screen brightness, the True Tone display. And if it works, then we're going to snap it back into place and replace the bottom two screws. So these are the pentalobe screws that we're talking a while ago. So they are quite soft. They're aluminum, so you have to have the right screwdriver to remove those two screws. So for the final part, we're just going to put the new glass. Since you can still use your iPhone, you can still do the wireless charging with a broken glass, but it won't really look good while you're using it, and you can have a risk of you cutting your fingers with some shards of glass missing. And right here, we're going to set it in, let the adhesive cure by clamping in. So if you don't really have these tools at home and you want to DIY this, then you can. It's your phone. But for those who doesn't have the time, doesn't have the experience, you might as well opt for Sydney CBD Repair Center. You can call us, you can message us through Facebook, comment, subscribe to our videos. We upload regularly on YouTube. And as what you can see, this is a live, albeit sped up repair process. So we can see that the iPhone 10 came in really distressed, but now it's almost brand new since we replaced the screen and the back panel. So professional help, high quality replacement materials, rigorous testing before we deliver it back to you. What else can you ask for? So if you want your own iPhone 10 repaired or other older iPhones, contact Sydney CBD Repair Center. And this has been a great day here in Sydney. So till next time, guys, cheers.